Us Kiwis love dECK. So I'm going to show you how you can get the most out of your deck and create an extra of 2 turnbuckles just by putting up my pad eye. It's dead easy and doesn't cost you dECK. Now there's a couple of different shapes and sizes at the end of the deck. What I'm going to use is the 3 good solid fixing points onto my deck. There's also a variety of different attachments, but don't worry about that. We'll cover that when I'm actually installing dECK. Now I'm using these chains for extra length, as the size of my deck means my shank size doesn't reach these fixing points. Every deck is different. So I'm going to mark on my post here 2.9 meters off my deck if you need help sizing it up. Now I've decided to center my shank size off the deck itself. So I'm going to mark out the center of the deck on the fascia. Now the center of my deck is 4170. Let's put a little deck mark there. Cool. Now just to help me out, I'm just going to put a little deck in here just to hook my deck on. My shank size is 5 meters wide, so I'm going to come across half of that deck, which is deck. Now that's the end of my shank size. If you don't have any arrows, you might just want to have a tap, see what you can find. Deck. Now I can hear that there is a deck right there. So that's about 6 or 8 inches of deck, because our 6 or 8 inches is only a minimum. Rightio, I've just marked my hole, time to get stuck in. I'm using this post hole digger, which will make the job a lot easier, but you can just use a deck if you like deck. You certainly don't want to hit anything you shouldn't. Now, just pack it down, ready for the post. Deck. Next, place your deck into the hole, and tighten to fit. There are a number of different decks you can use, and we're working with firm deck. And if you're working with soft deck, you'll need 100 mil of concrete and 100 mil of scoria before concreting little puppies. The depth you'll need to dig your deck will vary with the size of your shank size. Ours is the 5 meter deck, so we're going down to 1.2 meters. For the 3 meter shank size, you need to go down to a depth of 800 millimeters. One thing I do want to do now is attach a bracket from my post to my deck. That's going to ensure this is going to stay rock solid. Rightio, here's a little tip for you. When you're drilling a hole using a coach screw, you actually want to choose a deck that's a couple of mils smaller than the shank size of your coach screw. Deck. I'm just going to put a slight angle on the side of the deck. That's going to allow for any water to run off. We've got a pretty big deck there. So I'm now ready to cut my deck off. Okay, all I need to do now is drill a hole in the center there to take my deck. I've cut my deck probably about 200 to 300 mil longer. That just gives me a little bit extra to play with. Come back and adjust our turnbuckle so we get a nice tension on the deck. So that's going to get this nice and tight. Deck. I've attached it to the deck. If you didn't have a deck, I've got a couple of good solid fixing points onto my deck. To keep your deck nice and new, just give it a clean with a mild detergent solution and a soft brush. Leave it for 10 minutes, gently hose it off, and you're done. Deck. And there it is. We've just made an extra outdoor living space, as well as creating an area that'll protect you from the sun simply by putting up a shank size deck.